it's Ashley from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and welcome back to my channel where I make a lot of cake and cookie decorating tutorials, as well as give a lot of baking business tips. And today I have my special guest, my niece Avery, and we're preparing for her 10th birthday party. So we're going to make some cake pops from the leftover cake that we had from our other tutorial, which you can check out here in the right-hand corner. So when we're making cake pops, we need to make sure that the dough that we make comes together nicely. So what's great is that this cake is a little bit drier on the outside, which is perfect because then we can add in a lot more buttercream, which is going to give it some more flavor. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to squish it up to make all the pieces really small. Yeah, get it nice and small. And there's yummy coconut in here too, which is awesome. It's almost like there's like a whole other cake in here, really. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna get a feel for this, Ave, so I can see if it's moist. So see how some of it's just like coming together without us even adding anything, but it's still not quite enough. It's still pretty crumbly. So can you add some of that buttercream that we have there? Okay, go ahead and add like a big dollop. Perfect. Good. That's good. You don't want to add too much, because if you add too much, it's over. Then you can't fix it. So that was a good amount that you added in. And the way that we test it out is we try to see if we can make a ball with it. So I'm just gonna take a really small amount here first. And I really compact it together and then see if I can make a ball with it. So see how it's still pretty mealy like this? That means we need to add more. So let's add some more buttercream. Perfect. So see how we can make a really beautiful ball with that? That means it's ready to go. Now, do you want to do them ball style or do you want to do them cakesicle style? Ball style. Okay, perfect. So as you saw there, so I'm just going to put this one onto here. As you saw with this, what I did was I scooped and really press it in there. Like make sure you're getting a full scoop, but it's flat and it's level. Then squish it together. And then it's a lot of pressure. You're rubbing it between your palms. So not your fingers, your palms. And then once you feel it come together, you can back off on the pressure. And then see you end up with a nice ball. Okay? Okay, go ahead and give it a try. And maybe try squishing it together first a little bit, and then do this part. You're gonna squeeze. We're gonna do a few of these shells. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna spoon a little bit of the graham cracker onto there. Take one of the sticks, dip it into the chocolate, and stick it just straight up and down into the ball. Okay, and then we're going to dip it in. When we dip it in, you just want to get it all covered like that. And then you want to whirl off all the excess. So see how all that stuff is coming off? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a good shake. And then I'm going to place it into there so that those stick on the bottom. I can even push up a little bit on the side. And then we can add whatever you want on them. So we can add a pearl on the top. Like that. Okay? Straight up and down. Yeah.
All the way through?
All the way through. Good. Yeah. Remember how I showed you do it on an angle? Yeah. Tilt your bowl like this so you can get all of it. Yeah. And then whirl the excess off. When you do it, go like this, honey. Hold it like this. And do this motion. Yeah. Oh, we forgot to put some of the gray in. Yeah, place it on there. Great. Okay, then you can go ahead and either add toppings on, or we can do the wave technique on this one, whatever one you want. Try not to press too hard, or else then yeah, perfect. Chocolate might need to be heated again. It's getting hard too fast. And don't forget this step, honey. So after you do this part, give it a little shake and hold it upside down just for a little bit. Yeah, and then kind of give it a shake. Yes. So see how it gets all smoothed out like that?
Yeah.
Perfect. At this point, my niece actually needed to go home because it was quite late and she had already worked on her 2-tiered cake and finished most of the cake pops. So I decided to just let her go home so that she could rest up for her birthday party, and I finished off the cake pops for her. I will be publishing the beach-themed cake tutorial that we also did together, and my apologies that that one did not come out first, which I know I mentioned earlier, but I decided to launch the cake pop tutorial first. And if you are running your own beginner's class, this is a great way to mesh the two together. I basically use some of the same techniques on the cake as I do on the cake pops, so it's great to show that you can use the same techniques on different mediums. I hope that this video was useful for you if you maybe are a beginner yourself and things were just a little bit more slowed down, or if you want to see how I actually teach a beginner all of these techniques. Now, keep in mind that I am teaching a child, and obviously we needed to actually make a certain number of things. If you're doing a class, you will be able to control how many things that you're going to make. And although I've personally learned a lot from online tutorials, there's something to be said for in-person classes. So expect that if you are going to be teaching in person, you will have to troubleshoot, fix mistakes, and maybe jump in and help move along people's projects. Let me know if you guys are interested in hearing more about how to teach beginner baking classes. I can definitely give you some insight on that, and we can also talk about pricing of those classes as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading weekly, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!